Why is there such this big flag on drink and drugs when there are so many addictions that need to be spoken about and brought into the, you know, into the main forefront, I think, and you've done that.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, you know, addiction is consuming, and consuming is beneficial and necessary for a lot of people that are in positions of power and authority. If you're eating all the time or watching TV all the time, not this is a bloody good show, stay tuned. If, you know, staring at your phone, thinking that there's something that you can get, something just beyond your reach that you can, you know, and it's difficult, isn't it? We're living in a culture that's obsessed with fame and beauty and things that, on some level, we suspect aren't going to be fulfilling.
Is there any times, though, that you really... I know that you say that you use the programme to sort of get yourself back on and the positive thinking and being selfless. Are there any times in your life where you feel, actually, I can no longer keep control of this addiction, my addictive personality, and I'm really struggling?
Yes, all of the... Well, quite often, Stacey, as a matter of fact, but the thing is that you don't do it on your own. I do it with the support of other people that are the same as me, people that have more time than me, less time than me. So, like, if I feel like I sort of super sad or depressed or like I need some additional support, I get on the blower to people that have got more time or less time. It sort of takes me out of myself. I think my big problem is self-obsession and self-centredness. There are different types, different forms of that, though. There's a lot of people that they think about others the whole time, but in a way they're doing that in a manner that's selfish.
Like Andrea said, I've known a lot of addicts and you know, had relationships with them, but I also think that addicts are very selfish, self-centred people. One thing you wrote in a newspaper article really touched me, and you said there's not an hour of the day when you don't think about addiction, that it's there in you all the time, that you can't, some form of addiction. Would you say you've gone past that?
No, Janet, I wouldn't. But if you think about it, it needn't necessarily be a negative thing, because at the beginning it's a drive, it's a yearning, it's a longing. And these things aren't necessarily negative if you can correctly direct them, because drugs didn't work for me, food didn't work for me, sex didn't work for me, fame, money, those things don't actually work. But if you're able to use that drive or energy purposefully, you can do things that are beneficial, and it's often quite simple things like helping other people. It really surprises me how effective that is, because I always forget, you know. But if I do things like, say, for example, pop down a homeless shelter, be of use for a little while, I buzz off it. Like on the way out, I think, God, I'm great.
But a lot of addicts. But
a lot of the homeless are glad to see the back of me.
I was going to
Get out! Stop boasting!
They just want to have a
That's my cup of soup.
They probably want a quiet cup of tea and they got you for 2 hours.
Oi, you've got some bloody nerve throwing that at me. Ain't stopped talking since 1980.
Russell, I've been told in my ear that you have to stop saying that word. That's like...
Which one?
Like the B word, like bleeding, but in the...
My apologies to anyone offended by my language. I apologise for that. It's because it's such a natural, normal environment. Don't check my language.
Yeah.
Do you think becoming a dad has affected you as well, Russell?
Oh, yeah, it really does, doesn't it? It smashes your life to smithereens. That little daughter of mine, she's 18 months old. Like, yeah, I work for her now. I belong to her. She's an incredible little creature. She's full of, like, joy and bossiness and rage and manipulation.
She said anything yet?
Yeah.
What's her first word?
Daddy, Daddy, please, Daddy. Like, she just she continually manipulates me. We have she helps me pick up dog poo off the lawn. We have a simple, practical, loving relationship.
Do you know, very, very quickly, just before we go to the break, is it true that you've snogged Meghan Markle?
As a matter of fact, it is. But let me say, before you get carried away with it, don't start. Ooh! Start all that. It's a wedding on Saturday. Focus. No, it's because she was in a film that I was in. I'd done a film. Get Him to the Greek, it was called. Bloody good film. Oh, good film. Sorry. Good film. Thanks. And Meghan Markle didn't know at the time because she weren't married to a royal person, so I weren't paying attention. Well, I think in it, I don't remember the film that much because, you know...
You're still out of it, then.
Still out of it. And I think I planted one on her. I think in the scene. Like, I think it was... But that was, you know, it was scripted in the scene.
It was work, darling.
Have a look. I only know this because I think I saw a clip of it somewhere. Yeah, so...
Right.
Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Now, as we say, Russell Brand...
Thanks for bringing that up. If anyone has any reason... Yeah! Russell Brand snogged her in a film. I cancel it! Never mind her bloody dad selling photos. Popping off with Russell Brand.
On behalf of everyone, I'm blooming sorry about
Sorry.
Russell.